support my decision. It was a tough decision for me, painful, but I'm out to have
community and a lot of great people along the way, and the experiences that Adonis has had right now.
Thanks to all. I'd like to give thanks to the support we have.
Well, that's what I've been saying for a while. When you have an elite player like Adonis, of course the recruiting was just overwhelming. The phone calls, going to take your visits, everybody trying to put their best foot forward, on his visit, and everything was overwhelming. And he enjoyed it. We enjoyed it as a family, and we're gonna stick by him with his decision, and we're gonna go from there. We had already planned that we weren't gonna take it to the spring, so it was gonna be a relief no matter what, because we didn't want to linger on that long. But actually, it's a big relief. Getting it off his shoulder, he's concentrating now on high school for a national championship along with a state championship, and put his best foot ever than that, and then go.
I mean, when Adonis first started playing basketball, we had no idea that this is what it would evolve into. We just knew that he enjoyed playing the game, so we supported him in that. Once he got to high school and the recruiting started and the phone calls began, it was exciting. It was a blessing, actually, to have so many people interested in your son. So we welcomed it as we narrowed it down to the 5 schools that he was most interested in. Again, it was enjoyable going to the campuses, visiting with the coaches, getting to know their families and the other players. Once we completed the visits, it got a little stressful because at that point then you have to finally make a decision. You have to choose between the different schools. But once Adonis finally came, we asked him to pray about it, just to see Christ. And when he felt peace about it, that he would know what school was best for him. And he came to us and said, I've decided, and it's Memphis. So we're excited about it, and we support him 100%. Yes, I'm excited that the process is over because high school basketball starts in less than a week, and I never wanted studies to suffer, so now he doesn't have to focus on recruiting. He can just focus on high school basketball and then prepare himself for college.
Well, my emotions are very high. Just seeing another kid just got just committed to the University of Memphis to further his college education. So, I mean, my spirits are just overwhelmed right now. Adonis, been with this kid for a long time. Every year, every day, kids get better. That kid gets better every time. Every time he gets better. Man, that's my guy. That's my guy. He stuck with me. He stuck with me through thick and thin. AAU program, no shoe deal, no big time budget. But he stuck with me. He wanted to get better, so he chose to play with us, and that's what he did. He got better. The good thing is he got so good that Memphis decided to give him a scholarship, along with 300 other schools trying to recruit him. So, I mean, this day right here was big time. Very, very excited. Very proud of Adonis and his family for being there by his side. His high school coach, Jermaine Johnson, good friend of mine. So That's basically it.
Dream come true. I always dreamed to this day, but just to see it come to fruition, man, it's a blessing, because when I watched him as a 6th grader, and it seemed like his dad said, man, you the only one believed in it, man. And I saw so much in him, being one of the elite players in the country, and I sold him on the vision that I had for him. Not only him, but Tevin also. But there was really something about this kid that really stood out about me, and it was his attitude. I always took the coin the term, your attitude determines your altitude. And so with my ability to teach the game and to spend that time with him in his lab, man, I knew he was going to be one of the best in the country. And today we're talking about one of the best players in the country. I care about him. I love him. And I teach him more about life skills. It's a 50-50 guy. I teach him about life skills and basketball skills. We implemented a program called the Leadership Academy, where we talk to these kids about being leaders from the time they're in the 9th grade, teaching them how to handle the media, teaching them how to speak to the media, teaching them how to give back. And so those things, that's what makes our program. That's why a lot of people always say a lot of negative stuff. They don't know all the positive stuff that we do outweigh. And at the forefront is God, man, because without none of this would be possible. Because he placed us in each other's lives for a reason, not for a season. And I'm with him all the way to the end.
Coming out of middle school, I wanted to decide what high school I was going to go to. Ultimately, I was going to go to Cordova High School. Coach JJ was a freshman coach there, but he got a job here in Melrose, and I knew he was going to be a great part of my life. He was like a second dad to me. He worked me out, he helped me develop into the player that I am now, and I give him and a lot of other members that I've been with credit for developing me, and myself also for the work ethic that I had. So coming in was a tough process. I wanted to work hard. I wanted to find the right for me that was going to help me out in the long run. Coming over here with Coach Johnson was great for me. He taught me how to be a man. He taught me a lot of things besides basketball. He continued to stay on me about my grades, so he just really pushed me all the way from then until now, and he's going to continue to push me whatever level I'm on, so I'm glad that he's in my life. But the recruiting process started to get hectic. In the beginning, I was just excited to be recruited by so many big schools. It was just an honor. I was thanking God. I was just happy because I was so young, but as I got older, I finally realized that I was going to be a college player myself, so I could only choose one school. I couldn't play for every coach and every program. So later on, it got kind of tough. I tried to find the correct school for me to go to, the best fit for me. I narrowed it down to 5 schools. Those are 5 great schools, great coaching staff, great players, but Coach Passon and his staff and his players have done a great job with me, and I'm looking forward to putting on the Tiger jersey. Yeah, I'm looking forward to work hard. Practice starts next week, and I'm going to continue to push these guys and push myself to become even better. I know I have a lot to work on, even before the collegiate level, and I just want to improve on every skill that I can right now, because I know it's more that I want to accomplish before I get to college.